The Offspring at Echo Beach on Sunday, September 2nd, 2012. Okay. Okay. There we go. Right next to the Osheaga ticket stub. So you guys are probably wondering, why am I wearing a One Direction shirt? That's a very good question. Well, the truth is, the day of the Offspring concert was also the day I filmed a little comedy sketch that I'll fill you in on in the future. It's still an editing process, but there's a pop-up shop near my house, or there was a pop-up shop, and I kind of visited it. So anyway, I visited. I still don't know how to say it right. I visited. Anyway, I went to this pop-up shop near my house and pretended to be a die-hard One Direction fan. And anyway, video is still in editing process, and I will let you guys know via my other YouTube channel, which is for like shit that I record. Can I say shit on the internet? Shit, I just said shit again. Ah! Alright, let's get to the review. Boom! Okay, so Offspring as my 83rd concert. A couple things to note. This was my very first time at this new Echo Beach, which I think has been around for a few years here in Toronto. Anyway, small little outdoor venue, and so the weird thing was that there's sand as the ground. As soon as Offspring came on, a mosh pit spawned, a pretty large one too, and this kind of threw me off because, as I said, the venue was in sand, so being in a mosh pit with the sand was really hard to balance myself. And you know, usually I'm prepared. I go to concerts in like boots and I wear full pants, so I'm like totally enclosed, but I gotta say it was pretty hard to keep myself up, and I'm an experienced mosher too, but so I didn't like that part too much, but I totally condone the moshing. The reason I like moshing at a concert is because it sets the tone for the rest of the evening. And we all know those party poopers that go to shows that kind of expect their bubble not to be stepped into, you know, at the show when they're, you know, 5 people deep and they're right in the middle, right at the front. It's just not gonna happen.
I love crowd surfing a lot.
I really like crowd surfing, and so I didn't really get to crowd surf at this concert so much, which is really weird because I went in there totally expecting to be like, okay, who's going up? You going up? Let's go, big boy! Woohoo! Yeah, I'm usually like totally gung-ho getting right in there, but no crowd surfing this concert. I did go up once, actually, but it was sort of near the edge already, and I went over and it didn't really last long, so. The one thing I noticed that was pretty cool was there was a lot of like older people there, like in their 40s and 50s, who were like right on the perimeter, like the first line of defense before the mosh started. Even like this like older lady, and like she didn't even mind at all. Like she didn't get involved, but like she was totally right up in there. So about the actual show, I don't remember the full set list. I'm gonna be honest. I went to the show and I hadn't heard the new album, and in fact, I hadn't heard the last 3 Offspring albums. It was more so of a nostalgic show for me. I'm not like a die-hard Offspring fan. I loved them back in the day. To me, Smash is one of the best albums of the 90s. It's almost a perfect album. The song Smash itself, I just fucking love, man. They didn't play it at the show though. That kind of sucked. I was really hoping for that because that's one of my favorite songs. Bad Habit was crazy. I saw this one YouTube video where they played Bad Habit, but he didn't pause, or he didn't build up the bridge where, you know, you know what I'm talking about. But they did at this show, and I was so happy for that. And actually, there was like a couple of people talking to me while he stopped, and he was just like, "All right, guys, I know you know this part of the song." And these people were just like, they were really hammered. They were talking to me, and I did the total like, yo, you gotta shut up right now. Cause I am singing along to "Drivers are rude, such attitudes. When I show my pace, complain, say something's odd. Feel like I'm God, you stupid, dumb shit, goddamn motherfucker." Whoa! So if you want to go to a show where there's a lot of moshing and you don't mind that, and you like the Offspring, I would say definitely go. I definitely had a good time. I didn't have a bad time. It just wasn't like the greatest concert I've ever been to. So it was good. It was a good show. It was a good show. Yeah. And yeah. So that's about it.
Everyone else in the room can see it. Everyone else but you.